Hello, Geminis. Welcome to your reading for the period of June 8th to June 14th, right? No, yeah, 14th. Sorry about that. I always like get my weeks mixed up. If this resonates, consider a personal reading, of course. Just send me an email. I'm also going to be leaving a link below where will be the extra with your love, your career, finance, and your health in it. And I'll mention all the other stuff at the end, okay? So, what I'm getting is the influences that you're passing out of prior to June 8th to the 14th. There's something that has happened to you. It's pretty traumatic, and it really kind of knocked you off your feet. So it really knocked the wind out of you, rock bottom, all that terrible stuff, and you're really trying to climb your way out, hand over hand, to kind of get out of the situation. Could have been that you thought financially something was going to come to you, so you thought extra money was going to come to you, or an opportunity or anything in that regard, and it didn't end up coming through. So as a result, it ended up putting you in a deeper plight than you were already kind of in. So I see you trying to balance or come back from that. You're working really hard. You're considering several other options that are out there for you. Maybe you're trying to multitask. Maybe you're trying to work a variety of jobs since this opportunity didn't come through. So you're trying to compensate for that, and you're working really hard to do so. And in doing so, I think it's really interesting because I think ideas are being generated. So because that's what we're getting from the Knight of Wands. So while you're kind of rushing around trying to do all this, trying to restore balance, I think like a new idea will come up, and then you're very impulsive and you kind of get on that. And because you can't really overthink anything, or you couldn't really overthink anything, you had to, when an opportunity came up, you need to jump on it. You can't, especially coming off of whatever this was that really just kind of knocked you down. You don't have the luxury to sit around and wait and plan. So while you're trying to come back from this, anything that kind of comes in, you jump on it. You say, okay, let's do it. You're not being any fearful. You might be a little hasty, but you'd rather take the risk than kind of wait and see what else is going to come along. So I mean, it's a little bit of a harried kind of feel to it, trying to come back from this. I wouldn't say panic, but I'm definitely feeling you're working hard to come out of it. So as we enter into June 8th to 14th, things aren't really changing. You're getting really frustrated. And no matter what you do, remember, you're trying really hard to come out of whatever this was that knocked the wind out of you. It isn't happening, as quickly as you'd like it to. Things aren't changing as much as you would like them to. And you're kind of feeling like you're running on a hamster wheel. So no matter how hard you try or what you're doing, you're not seeing kind of things happening as you would like to see them happening. So what you decide to do is you're just trying to rethink things. But I think the problem is you're rethinking in a very material, very tangible, sort of materialistic kind of standpoint. And I think in doing this, you kind of say to yourself, okay, well, this isn't working out this way. It hasn't been working out this way. So I'm really going to have to shift gears and try to come up with something else. So during the period of the 8th to the 14th, you are relying on your intuition to start making decisions for you. Before, it was all about the money. Let's try to generate income. Let's try to get out of this as quick as I can by any means necessary. And the period of the 8th to the 14th, I gotta stop saying the numbers. I get tripped up on that. You decide, okay, well, what I can see isn't working for me, so now I really have to connect to my intuition, and I have to start figuring out what feels right. I have to kind of let that guide me in the direction that I need to go to get me on the right course. So you're kind of going within. Before, you weren't doing that. Now you're kind of going within, and kind of trying to figure this out. So rather than what seems right, you're going to start doing what kind of feels right. And before, you were kind of avoiding contemplation too. Like I said, it was all surface, and now you're going a little bit deeper. Okay, this isn't working, so now I really have to, go deep and decide. There's 3 cards that are clearly about decision here, and for the week. So as you move out of this energy, as you move out of the second week of June, you are deciding, okay, and you're trying to figure out. There's this fork in the road, and you're trying to figure out which way you're going to go. And I'm kind of feeling like you already kind of did the risk thing for a while. So and I'm getting the feeling that you guys are deciding to try the route to play it a little bit safer, because the whole let me just throw myself into this, see if it's going to work, let's figure it out as we go along, I don't care if someone's throwing money at me, I'm taking it, didn't really get you where you wanted to go. So I feel as you come out of the second week of June, you start thinking, maybe I should go the safe route. Maybe I should think things out. Maybe I should plan things out a little bit more, because I feel like you got burned a little bit from what you did back here. So that's you trying to decide. Not really doing anything about it. Card of like inaction. But did I say it was a Two of Wands? But so the Ace of Wands is here in reverse, and I feel like that's why you're playing it safe, because I think throwing yourself into everything, maybe it seemed like it was a good thing to do out the gate, but then as you went along, it really wasn't getting you where you needed to go, and it was really starting to kind of sap your energy, and you were starting to feel like, look, is this really going any place? Am I really getting to where I need to go? Is this solving my problem that I have? Because I do feel like you got yourself in quite a dilemma here. So you're slowing things down, and you're just trying to figure out how to think things out carefully and have a better plan instead of jumping into it, because you feel like if you jump into it, you're going to suffer the results. So basically it's just trying to do things a different way, I feel like, as you move out of the second week into June and the third week. So that's what I'm pretty much getting for you. Maybe we'll be able to firm it up a little bit more in the weekly extra, where I'll go over love, career, finance, and health for you. Also check out my playlist. In there I have my 2020 sun moon predictions. I have what is your ideal career. I have what's your compatibility with your partner's sun sign. And ask me a question on Instago. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Otherwise, I'll see you in the Vimeo link. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.